Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, guys, so what you seen last video is we got his car pretty well together. I'm pretty sure I showed you all that. If not, let's go over and I'll show you his car. Unfortunately, it's his daily driver, so we literally got together a week ago.
Yeah.
Hasn't been buffed yet, that needs to be buffed. And, well, something else happened. So just in case you aren't familiar, here it is right here. It actually doesn't look that bad. Still needs to be buffed, but let's face it, I know Jeff, he ain't gonna buff it.
Well, it was supposed to be done this week, and except for now, we're doing something else.
So, I don't know why there's dirt all down the side of it. Probably parked on the grass.
It was stuck in my grass.
Looks like he needs to put a little double-sided tape there or a screw. Screws aren't in yet, but as you see, it don't look all that bad. It, you know, needs a little bit of love still. A nice wet sand and a buff will make this car what it is. But, I say but, so he got it inspected Friday. He put how many kilometers on this? 150?
So to get inspected?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So 150 kilometers on it, so 75,000, 80,000 miles roughly since we've even owned the car. Start it up. Actually, pop the hood, then start it up. The carbon fiber hood looks really sharp. If you're not familiar with the hood, guys, this is the one that we showed you how to refinish carbon fiber hood with. So this one was painted. Look at the dust still under here.
I know.
No mechanic, but it sounds good. Now we are into our buggy spot.
It didn't happen when I was actually beating on it, but no, it happens when I was just putting along. That's the worst part.
You say that, but
No, literally, I was not even above 2,000 RPM.
all I know is he uses my CAA more than I've used my CAA.
I literally applied for it like 2 hours before.
Because the NYG was like 3 times? Twice. The Matty was once.
Once in each car.
Okay, so that's
The
twice
red
there.
car
So there's
and
4. And now
there was
there's
different years.
And now there's this one that's 5. So yeah, he's used CAA more than I've used CAA. Okay, so got it up on the hoist. Let's see what we can see. Can we get this right up there? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can't see it. I'm not seeing it.
Actually, I can't see it. There we go. Hey, that bearing looks a little weird on the inside, eh? I don't know why. The plan is to start disassembling this. We'll do it super quick, so I'll be like that and it'll be done. Ooh, like that it's done. No. Okay, so motor is starting to get in spot. Looks like the side mount is done. And then we're gonna have to obviously do that mount, which is the top upper mount, and then the bottom mount, and he's doing the transmission mount as we speak.
Torque mounts, wait till the header gets in and all that.
And then basically all it is start putting everything together. Now, this is a 2.4, and it's gonna have basic bolt-ons. When I say basic bolt-ons, it's whatever bolt-ons he robbed from me that I didn't want. So, short ram intake manifold, 60mm throttle body, Crane 18s.
I didn't rob those.
Long tube header. He did buy an exhaust, a 2.5-inch exhaust that you guys seen before and heard before he blew it up. And I think that's it. Should get an underdrive pulley because that would help a little bit more on the RPM.
Maybe we would build one.
So,
Considering I'm not revving it out until it gets valve springs.
this will be blowing up in 2 weeks.
No.
So we're gonna start buttoning this up, and when it comes time to get the chain off of it and start doing some fun stuff, we will come back. Okay, so as you can see, there's Jeff. So we got it. I didn't do anything. Jeff got a lot of the stuff buttoned up, ready to go, and we're almost ready for the first startup. So hopefully it's done right. So we are running the short ram intake that came with the NYG. Crane 18s. We have a long tube header, which I believe is just the OBX header. 60mm throttle body, which just came with that intake manifold. It was basically, here's my spare parts that I'd never used. Here, Jeff. And Jeff made use of it. And then it's the 2.4 out of my PT Cruiser. Very low kilometers, 130. So like 85,000 miles roughly. 90,000 miles, probably closer to 90. You confident in your wiring? Were you deep into some things? And
nope.
And it's going to start on the first go.
Nope.
See how these cams and see how they sound. It's going to be loud because there's no exhaust on right now.
Oh, one second, I gotta hook this.
Okay, so round 1. We'll come back on round 2. Take 2, or is it 2 this way? Hey, it's in your eyes. I say your timing's off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to rotate the cam magnet.
Yeah, I'd say your timing's off because it would literally spit a flame out your intake manifold. They say it's 3 times the charm, so. Anyway. That was a nice flame coming out the throttle body, though. You can't really say too much because when you start, like, this motor wasn't designed for this. So there is how-tos. I think the one Jeff said that he read, it was your coil wire had to be depinned and repinned, so you didn't have to jump the coil around. So it changes your firing order going from a 2-liter to a 2.4. And obviously if it changes your firing order, it's going to change your injector order as well. So he depinned that beforehand. So we're going to have to find that and go over it, obviously, because obviously timing is the issue right now. It's turning over fine. The motor is good. We know that, but it's shooting flames at the intake manifold. We've already gone clockwise and counterclockwise, so we know it's not the magnet. So it's going to be that. So we're going to cut it at that, guys. But, you know, unfortunately it sucks one way, but it is what it is. Hopefully next time we will come back and we will have to figure out the pin issue and repin it. Well, the timing was off, but it was because
It's not the mechanical timing.
he jumped the, he changed the pinouts for the coil and a couple things because he thought that's what you had to do on the second gens, and it's
Well,
not.
that's what you do on every other one, except for these ones are timed just the same as the 2.4.
So now it's time to see if he got it fixed, and it should fire up.
More power!
So it runs, and I need earplugs. Exhaust is all hooked up now. Reconnect battery. Let's see how she sounds. I'm gonna let it get warmed up. Heat cycle. See how it is. Guys, we're going to leave it at that. You've seen Jeff got it running. It does sound good. We're going to just go over a couple things, check it out, and we'll show you guys in the next video. It's a kind of a relief that we got it running. So thanks for checking us out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and we'll definitely catch you on the next one.